everyone, I'm Animatronic-Artistry, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be discussing about some retrofitted animatronics in real life and hopefully shine some light on them. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, thank you. Ever since the introduction of the mediocre melodies in Five Nights at Freddy's 6, I have been fascinated by the obscure animatronics, specifically the retrofitted ones that were created as a result. In case you're unfamiliar with retrofitted animatronics, they are animatronic shows that use the endoskeleton and altered cosmetics to create original characters. There are many examples out there of retrofitted animatronics, so I'm just gonna list a few. Some of these are not considered retrofits, but to me, they kind of are. The first example of retrofitted animatronics that are loved by many is the Hannah Banana and Mini Mozzarella animatronic, which were both created by Creative Engineering. Hannah Banana was created on an unknown date, but I think it was maybe 2007. She was created for a line of restaurants in the UK known as Hannah Banana. It is unknown what happened to the animatronic. The wiki does not state what happened to her. She was most likely destroyed or must be rotting away in a storage somewhere in the UK. Hannah Banana was a retrofit of Mitzi Mozzarella. The Mini Mozzarella animatronic, who is, in fact, the predecessor of Mitzi Mozzarella, was created in 1978 for the first Showbiz Pizza location. Queenie the Fox was changed, or in this case, retrofitted into the Mouse Mini Mozzarella. This was done to go along with the theme of the restaurant and to possibly play off a connection with the competitor at the time, Chuck E. Cheese's Pizza Time Theater. But I must say that if it wasn't for the retrofitting of Queenie the Fox into Minnie, we wouldn't have gotten the famous mouse or rat herself Mitzi Mozzarella, so it was kind of a win-win. And of course, we can't forget about three-stage Helen Henny, who is also a Mitzi Mozzarella retrofit. In fact, the entire three-stage Munch's make-believe band are all retrofits of Rockafire Explosion characters, but still, I love them so much. Despite them being retrofits, they have managed to leave a lasting impression on many children. The same can be said for Hannah Banana and Mini Mozzarella. Oh yeah, and before I forget, Princess Haley, the vocalist from the Moon Rockers, is also a retrofit of Mitzi Mozzarella, and the entire band are also retrofits of Rockafire Explosion characters as well. Stepping away from Creative Engineering animatronics, we are going to look at Chuck E. Cheese's Cyberamics. Since the Cyberamics were easy to produce and easy to maintain, unlike Rockafire Explosion ones, there were a lot of them left over when CEC started closing their locations due to bankruptcy. Because of this, at the time there weren't a lot animatronic private collectors, so when the CEC locations were closed, the animatronics were sold with the location, and many were discarded, but many were retrofitted into different characters. Some of them include the famous Rocky and the Railroad Ramblers, the somewhat creative Banjo Billy's Pizza ones, and the very ugly and eye-catching Rocky and the Ramblin' Rascals, just to name a few. But in fact, there were a lot of CEC retrofitted animatronics back in the day. There aren't many now because CEC Entertainment are destroying them instead of selling them to private collectors and other restaurants who wants them and maybe will get some nice or ugly retrofitted CEC Cyberamics, who knows? The Rocky and the Railroad Ramblers are one of the most well-known retrofitted CEC Cyberamics. They are among the last Cyberamics retrofits available to the public, along with the Rocky and the Ramblin' Rascals. However, there are a few retrofitted Cyberamics that are part of private collections. I think that's pretty cool, to know that even mediocre animatronics are getting collected. Finally, to sum up, I really enjoy retrofitted animatronics, but only if they are done well. If I had to choose a favorite, it would have to be the ones at Banjo Billy's Pizza, Rocky and the Railroad Ramblers, the Moon Rockers, Hannah Banana, and Mini Mozzarella. This might sound odd, but the three-stage Munch's make-believe band are retrofits that were a big part of many people's childhoods, even though they are considered Rockafire Explosion retrofits. That's all from me for now. Stay tuned for my upcoming videos where I will be creating AI music based on each of the mediocre melodies. I'm your host, Animatronic-Artistry. Goodbye.